This episode is brought to you by yours truly, Matt Norn of Remax Bell Park. For all of your real estate needs, call me 860-428-6534. Welcome to the Community Workbench. This is Matt and Kyle Morrissey's fill-in, Adam Rondeau from Chubby Dog. We are your hosts of the number one podcast in my basement. At the bench, we try to repair the sense of community. So every week, we bring you small businesses, entrepreneurs, community leaders, charities, and pretty much whoever we feel like talking to. And today, we feel like talking to Jenn Brytowski about her event planning company, Jennerate. And accompanying her is Dave. So what's going on, guys?
How are you?
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
It's kind of fun to do one in the morning.
Yeah.
We're usually Monday nights at 6.
It's fun to do one at all because this would be the first time I'm actually doing a podcast. So
Sure. So, Jennerate, it's an event planning company that you built from the ground up, I'm assuming?
yeah, Jennerate creates unique experiences that drive visitor engagement. So it's a business that helps bring ideas to life.
Nice. Now, how did that come about? Were you just were you super organized type of person before and just like,
Well, I work full time with Chase Graphics.
okay,
I've been there for 26 years and I do the sales.
wow.
So I've had great opportunities to connect with like local businesses and municipalities in the community to design and create things. Most of those things were on paper.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of being able to bring those paper items to life through jumping into marketing with the Putnam Business Association. I was able to gain a little traction of the value of what it was like to create an event and build the logistics and everything behind it. But for me, the idea of it all kind of came a little bit more at a vulnerable standpoint of my life where I had lost my brother in 2018
Oh, wow.
unexpectedly. And at the time we were creating the big ornament and that was one of the last projects him and I had discussed with him.
Oh, wow.
And I can remember the day that we turned the light on, the ornament on in the park. It was like a light bulb went off my head because you could see all these people bringing all this effort to a memory, something that they can share together and really appreciate. So
Right.
in that moment, I was like, I have to do this. I want to bring people together. I want to make connections and I want to watch the smiling faces of people come and have and hold memories. So that's kind of how it all began. And with Jennerate specifically, my company name, obviously it has Jenn,
Yeah.
Jennerate. And the reason behind that is because oftentimes through marketing with the PBA, I was told a lot, just ask Jenn. If you want something done, go tell Jenn, and it kind of came like I would generate things. So I said, this makes a lot of sense, generate. And that's kind of how it evolved. So
Yeah. As a volunteer for some of your events, it's very true. Everyone's just asked Jenn.
yeah,
That is definitely like the cry of it.
right.
There's a problem, they go to you.
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's fun. It's
Yeah.
stressful, but I will say, I run a lot of events. I work full time with Chase Graphics. I have 3 beautiful girls. My partner David, and he's so helpful behind the scenes. I
Yeah.
say I can do a lot of things, anticipating that I also have him to do things as well. So
I pick things up and put them down.
yeah, that TV screen for the comedy show, that he
Yeah.
brings that in.
That's awesome. So, are you like tech savvy like that?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Much like this podcast, I am just behind the scenes. I'm the
Yeah.
other half.
Gotcha.
Just do what I have to do.
Gotcha. And I feel like every entrepreneur needs that
Yeah.
somewhere,
Having the support of people is so helpful, and
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest part of being part of a community. I think in Putnam and the surrounding area, it's fantastic that we have so many people willing to do. We talk about events that have large budgets and stuff like that, and we might not have that around here, but we have connections and friendships and that tie in.
Yeah. Yeah. That like something needs to get done. Okay, I have.
Yeah,
a
I might
list
not
of people
have
that
the
we can talk
funding to do it, but hey, let's grab these and we'll come together. And that's a lot about what it's involved at putting the right people in the right places, giving them something to believe in, and then watching them execute their own talents,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's awesome. Let's talk about my favorite event. How did the Fire and Ice go this year?
Fire and Ice was fantastic. I mean, every year it gets so much bigger and we have so much support behind it, from sponsors to volunteers
Mhm.
to the town. the police, everybody just, it's phenomenal. And it's stressful, and you can
Very,
I bet.
very, very.
it's like a full-time job for 3 months full. It's just, there's a lot of different things that happen behind the scenes that you have to shift a lot.
Yeah.
Event planning is about being adaptable and flexible. If you say, I want to not add stress to my life, I would tell you, probably not a good idea to be an event organizer, because sometimes you go, why am I doing this? But at the end of the day, when tens of thousands of people are there and every business has come and they put on their own special part, and then you're bringing it in just volunteers, and hey,
Yeah.
just the smiling faces of the people enjoying the event, it's astronomical what comes together with a little bit of hard work behind the scenes, and that's the value of everything that I do.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's so much fun. There's so much camaraderie in the event itself, like doing it. Like, I know small portion of help, but
Very valuable.
hanging
You
out
move tables.
but hanging out with like Dick and Lynn, the Loomis team, and,
They're incredible.
all the other guys. I'm not gonna be able to name everybody, but like even like Jay Verino and all of us moving tables. That kind of like starts the things the night before, and it's just when I always say you can pretty much do anything as long as you're having fun.
Right.
Like,
And not only that, that's kind of the secret sauce, right? Like you're saying, I don't have much involvement, but you're invaluable. There's so many people that come together to do that one small thing that collectively makes this event happen, right? I might just be the person at the top saying, hey, you guys do that. We have community, we have volunteer leads, we have different departments leading different things. And I'm just kind of playing an instrument in a sense where I'm coordinating it together, and it's go time for you. That one small thing to you is invaluable to me. So I appreciate you guys
You are
coming
the
out.
maestro.
yeah,
There you go.
That's a great way of putting it. I bet.
So yeah, Fire and Ice brings 20 to 30,000 people for a one-day only event. It's the largest single ice block competition in Connecticut and New England. We carve 40 by 20 by 10 blocks of ice into masterpieces throughout the day. There's fire performances, crazy stuff happening all throughout the day. Restaurants putting on their own specials, all sorts of fun.
We've had restaurants on here that said that they might not be in Putnam if it weren't for Fire and Ice because of how much clientele that comes in that day.
I think, at a time in the winter when it's desolate, and, Adam, you can talk to this with Chubby Dog. It's hard to wonder if you're going to keep your shop open, and I think that event comes at a great time to help build up the need to wait till the tourists come in or the events start going on, to give them a solid, hey, we're okay.
Yeah, it is our busiest day consistently all 5 years we've been open. It has always been the busiest day by at least like triple our busiest day ever.
And it's funny, I love to walk down at the end of the night and poke my head in and say, how you doing? And they say, we beat last year's. I go, yes. Because it's really about building everybody else up. Like, I think the important part about me is that you can get a sense that I care about the other people that I'm involved with too. And that's what I hope people remember about me, is that I'm caring and I want you to succeed just as much as I want everybody else to.
Right.
So when I see your business shining, and at the end of the day, when he tells me that, I go, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It feels good,
Awesome.
So
Yeah, that's great. It's kind of selfish. It's making you feel good.
yeah.
True. That's why she does a whole event. It's
That's
just
why I hoard it.
end of the day, she just goes around going like, yeah, that's right. Look what I did for you. She holds it over my head every year.
Then I come in and I say, you owe me, like
Yeah.
you no.
It's true. I have at least
see
6 of
her-
those posted on my wall right now.
You should see her when she gets home that night.
He just throws darts at the post-its. Don't let him fool you. Yeah. At the end of the night, it's
I'm sure. Tired night, I bet.
yeah.
What's like the logistics for like the aftermath of that? Like I feel bad because I've never been there on Sunday morning.
Yeah, so we try to keep the ice sculptures up for as long as they'll sustain. And then at some point, the town has been so gracious to take over the heavy lifting and putting things back. So the cleanup has gone very smoothly over the last few years, in that after the event, we clean up the street and we don't leave until every piece is done.
Yeah.
Parks and Rec stays, fire marshal stays. We'll call each other at the end of the day and I'm ready to head home. Is there anything else missing? So swept, cleaned, and the bulky stuff left.
The young
and then
Marines do a lot.
the young Marines come and do a ton. Just so many people.
Yeah.
And it's the volunteers like it. They
Right.
actually look forward to what they get to do. So and it's like you said, it's not a lot of heavy lifting, but it means a lot.
Yeah.
So then at the next following days, they take down the bulky stuff and call it a day.
Yeah. Because we always have to go over to I call it the armory.
It is, yeah. That's what I call it too.
Pull all
to
the
be.
tables back out every year. So,
I think they still refer to it as that.
yeah.
The tables aren't light, you know?
They're-
And David built some one year. It was pressure treated.
They were even heavier. They were twice the weight.
That's awesome. So, what other events would you say are, I don't know, that you want to talk about? Because I know you do the zombie fashion show, right?
Yep.
That's one of yours.
Yep. So immediately coming up, the next event that I am working on is Claws and Applause. It's a lip sync battle.
Okay.
New event.
Okay. Adam would be perfect for this.
You know, it's funny. I'm glad he's here today because, hey, Adam, remember I told you how you look a little like Ryan Gosling? And maybe the
You
Ken
have.
and Barbie
No.
might be
It isn't.
on
It's
the...
not you. It's always your kids that tell me that, and then you just stand there and let it happen.
So I should ask Shyla to ask you to be Ken in the Ken and Barbie sing-along.
If you think I can't say no to children, you're wrong. I will just tell them, like, nope, go ask someone else. Not happening.
Claws and Applause is August 28th. It's to benefit the Paws Cat Shelter. Right now, they have an astronomical amount of stray cats in the area, as everybody can tell. Whether you're a cat lover or not, you can't deny the fact that there's
Yep.
just tons of stray cats. So they're having a crisis moment where there's not enough room to really care for these, and they're offsetting them to fosters, and they have over 400 cats, I think, right now between their location and other fosters. So the initiative behind this fundraiser is to do a spay and neuter initiative and really try to get in front of that so that they can take time to properly care for the issues that these cats are having, as opposed to just trying to figure out where to put them.
Right.
So it's August 28th. It's 6:30 to 8:30. There's opportunities for sponsorship. There's opportunities to be part of the show and have a team. You can put up to 5 people. It's 4 to 5 minute performance, and you get to collect your team, get your friends there at the event to help support. It's kind of on the concept of a celebrity bartender.
Yeah.
Where, you know, you might be raising some money behind the scenes, then you're coming to the event, and then maybe you're throwing some cash at them to help support the drive. And at the end of the day, everybody's little piece gets collected, and that's what they end up with. So the tickets are $20. There's also a VIP option for $60, and that includes an hour early access.
Montana Nights, right?
It's at Montana Nights Axe Throwing in Putnam. It's DJ'd by Destination Event Co. And the $60 would include it's early entry, pizza and wings buffet, and you get a signature cocktail and reserve seating. So a fun night. I picture it high energy. You know, I think sometimes creating a new event from start, it's hard to get sponsors and everything packed behind the vision of what's going to happen. But I see it as like a really high energy, fun, engaging, get people out. It's crazy costumes. It's just a really fun time, and everybody just having a good time for a good reason. And it holds 300 people, and it would just be we have MC, we have judges performance that you can get a trophy for, and we have a live audience voting. So as they put their money into to back your act, it is being broadcasted to say, hey, this team just led just moved to second place, and
nice.
So it's a little play on that sort of thing. So
That'll be awesome.
yeah.
So you could do your little Green Day thing. You have to wear your eyeliner.
Matt, I like this. Let's keep talking about how Adam can be involved.
Well, first off,
How do you feel about emceeing? A judge.
I can do that too. That I would do before the performing part of it.
So I have
I think you just
Scott
said your ticket.
Higgins, and I want another. So
Okay.
if
Well, all right. Before I do commit,
August 20th.
on this in front of this massive audience that we have, I want to make sure that I actually have the 28th open.
Viewership comes later.
Talk about
Oh,
being
that's
being able to hold you to something. Nothing says it better than sending you the video of yourself telling me. you're doing
Yes.
it.
Yeah, and that would really get me going. The 28th, you said yes, I could do that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll talk
Yeah, we'll do that
again
for sure.
soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That'd be rad. Because
So
for an animal thing, I'm happy to help out.
awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. So if anybody would like to purchase tickets or talk about sponsorship or any of that stuff, there's an event page set up on Paws Cat Shelter on Facebook. There's a Give Butter site. I can send the link out and post it underneath our live broadcast today. And please feel free to spread the word. If you have a team interested, just contact us. We're happy to create this event. But it is hard to kind of set that vision up and showcase what I'm really trying to do. But I think for me, the 26 years with Chase Graphics and building those strong relationships, and something I try to hold value in is try to believe in me, and a lot of people do, and I try not to let you down. And I'm pretty, David,
I have learned that
help me.
that Jen is like Field of Dreams.
Never
If she builds it,
underestimate.
they will come.
Nice. That's
So
great.
Closet and Applause is the next event, and yeah, you mentioned Zombie Fashion Show. That is in October. It's a really cool community engaged project, and I think most of my projects are creativity, community engagement, and relationships. And the best part for me is setting somebody up and doing something that maybe they wouldn't think they would do. Similar to you in the now celebrity comedy show performance. You might get out of your comfort zone, but at the end of the day and behind the scenes to watch the people, I'm nervous, I can't do it, or I don't want to, and they go out there and it's like magic happens. You're like, holy cow, you did it. And you, I think you have the award that you won
Yeah.
right on your workbench.
Yeah.
So,
How much did he have to pay for that? Because that seems unfair. That's
7,200. No.
That's a fair number, and even that, it's still a little skimpy, if you ask me.
So Zombie Fashion Show, same thing. We reach out to the community and we ask them, become a zombie for a night.
Nice.
And we set a stage. We put a runway in. We ask sponsors to, hey, come play with us. We even paint the sponsors up, let them get engaged. They become our judges. And we have lights, DJ, Daly's DJ service comes and does that.
Yeah.
Gary O MCs.
Yeah.
Everybody takes a small part.
Right. Yeah,
And
it's great.
it's just magical the way it all comes together. You
That
know?
is cool. That is cool to see that over and over again. See the community just come together. It makes like I've been to this zombie fashion show, and it's hilarious. I mean, they're so creative with zombie ballet dancers and zombie whatever, and they most of the costumes are homemade, and they go all out.
It's impressive to see how they tie a song to their performance and create their costume. And not only that, what they build. I've seen brains ripped out and thrown, and I don't. It's just fun to watch it all come together. Or sometimes people will call and say, "How big is your doorway?" Like to enter onto the stage, and I'm like, "What are you building? What are we bringing here,
I
people?"
love it.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
It's stressful, but at the end of the day, when the reward is the value that you're giving for memories and traditions and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I still stay in it instead of say, hey, no, I'm not doing this. This is crazy. It's too stressful for me. It's
Plus all the local businesses, how much they get to thrive on these.
yeah,
events.
it's such a good way to help support the businesses, and it really goes hand in hand. Grow your business, grow your community, right?
Right.
So if a business is succeeding, in turn, more people are coming to check out what they're doing, and it's kind of like putting puzzle pieces together. Everybody is doing their own thing separately, but when we come together, it's impressive to see
Right.
what can come about.
Yeah.
So
That was very well said.
thanks.
That was great.
Sorry, sometimes I get in my own head and I'm like, crap.
It's all good.
Oh, you should definitely give Matt some advice. You ever heard him read his own plug for his own business? I mean, he butchers it. It's his thing. And this is Matt. Hold on. Take two. It's nuts.
I was just telling
Take
Matt.
two when we're live. Yeah.
I was just telling Matt before this that when he came out on the comedy show, he just hit the floor. So maybe you should just do that. It gets rid of all the angst and you just go with it.
It's funny you mentioned that bit like that. I watched Maniscalco. I can't think of his first name. Sebastian. There you go. And he has a very animated act. I watched it the day before, and I was like, man, he's moving a lot. He's got a lot of physical parts to his bits and stuff. And I'm like, I have to do something. And I was in the gym the next morning with a buddy, and I fell over doing something, and I was like, we got to do something with this. Just dropping and hitting the floor.
Oh, wow.
whatever.
It's so funny the way you see everything come together.
And then my workout buddy was in the audience that night, and he came up to me afterwards. He goes, "Did we really write that this morning?" And I was like, "Yeah." So
That's awesome.
yeah, that bit was a little bit like, I don't know, nerve calming for whatever reason, like doing that, like
Icebreaker.
hitting the ground.
Yeah, they do say try to get a good icebreaker. I'm not good with public speaking, and I don't love coming out, but I do know it's part of the process. And when people start to learn a little bit more about you, they end up being able to connect with you a little bit more. So, I think you were nervous, and I think behind the scenes, you hit it well, but maybe you could tell. And a lot of people do that. Why'd you sign me up for this? And then they come off the stage and they go, it was a blur. I don't know what just happened, but that was awesome because
Yeah,
you
it
have
was.
the encouragement behind you. You've brought your friends. They're not going to boo and throw anything at you. And for the most, Adam,
Who are your
Adam,
friends? 'Cause that is the reason I would
Adam.
not bring my friends. So good for you.
And you didn't get the invite that night.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would have.
intentional? I'm not sure.
I would have sat front row when he went out and just stared at him and just like played with my shirt the whole time just to make him
That's
just
fine.
bomb.
That's fine because I didn't see anybody. I heard a couple of them, but like, yeah, to actually like make eye contact with nope. I was
And the
in
fun
my
part
head,
about,
like looking at my notes in my head. That's,
Oh no! You would have heard right in the front row, Matt.
well, the fun part about that, Scott Higgins, he's been phenomenal support for me, especially in this sort of thing. He's always so encouraging, always so willing to help out. And his lighting is beautiful on that stage because it's not like you're walking out. And something about the Bradley, it's so intimate and
Yeah.
small. Like I am, like I said, nervous public speaking, but I can get on that stage and it doesn't feel so heavy. I don't know what it is about that place, but it's like a special. It gives you a little bit easier way to come
Yeah.
off and talk. It doesn't because I think the way that the seating's all put, it just works really well. So.
Yeah, it is. It is. I was walking around like an hour beforehand, just like looking around. I'm like, Jesus, what am I doing? Like that kind of.
Yeah, you came in early, you
I
got
kinda
ready, just like
walk-
everybody else. Yeah.
We were all asking the same thing, Matt. Don't worry. What is it doing? What is it? What? Just go back to selling houses. What do you?
And somebody did comment on how like, oh, you walked around on the stage. It looked like you had done that before, and I was just like, I was pacing because I was nervous.
But I'll tell you what,
like-
following that, a few weeks after, how did it make you feel? Pretty good that
Oh,
you
just-
went and did it, right?
yeah,
now
it
you're
was great.
now you're
Even-
might be going further in a little comedy.
Yeah,
career, so.
I'll be at Comics Roadhouse a week and a day from today.
Yeah.
And I'm really nervous about that one because it is not all
You should
friends
be.
and family. Not all friends and family. Oh, you've seen my act. Yeah, so that's at 10
That might be
o'clock.
okay too.
10 o'clock next Thursday at Comics Roadhouse at Mohegan Sun. So it's like 10 comics, and they're all like, I'm on a group chat with them, and they're all like real comics. And I'm like, hey.
Well,
I'm
listen,
Matt.
if it's not so well, you won't be like you have your friends there to sit there and pick at you for the rest of your life.
Well,
because
now
of
I know the schedule.
Sorry, Matt.
Yeah.
What day? What time?
Yeah.
It's Thursday, 10 o'clock. Most of my friends are in bed by then.
Oh, I'll stay up. Even if I wanted to, I would make it there just to see you.
Yeah.
It always impresses me how business owners will come out of their comfort zone. You could be an insurance guy, you could be a real estate agent, you could be a coffee guy, and all of a sudden, you're participating in a show you might never thought that you would have, and that's the fun part.
Yeah, that's definitely what it felt like for me. And when I got to put my notes away, I was like, I've been holding on to those mentally and physically for 2 months.
Yeah.
Like being able to put those away after I was done, I was like, that feels so good.
Yeah. So for me, the events aren't specific to my business. It is something that I do add to it, but I also create other things too, whether they be murals, interactive experiences. I do the Putnam visitor maps. I'm expanding out to another town soon. So there's a lot going on right now and behind the scenes, and I'm excited to build a few new things and bring them out. And another thing on a more personal level, we're starting our own podcast too called OTBC. It's Operation Take Back Control.
All right.
And
I love it.
it's a mental, physical reset, and we're playing around with it.
We are.
Yeah.
So.
We are.
Right.
sometimes you're not the driver in the driver's seat of your life, right? And
Okay.
That's the
there's
whole thing.
so much
Taking
stuff.
back the wheel.
Yeah.
It's all one word,
One
one joke, one
challenge.
challenge.
So every day we talk about one word, one joke, one challenge to help you get back behind the wheel. Because life's stressful, right? Like you.
Very simple things.
Yeah. So lots of stuff going on. I working at Chase Graphics full time.
Yeah. Shout out to Chase Graphics.
And I think the projects that they do that every day there and being able to touch the businesses, I can see them. I work with businesses that are starting fresh. They're building new campaigns, or I'm sitting in a lot of meetings with a lot of talent, with a lot of new ideas that come to life, and I get to see how the different industries process, and what you might do for a school you wouldn't do for a hospital, or
Right.
I get to play in that realm a bit. And like I said, most of it is developing something creative and creating something that they can put on paper. And then that generate aspect drives in and says, hey, let's take this even further and let's bring that event to life. So both of my businesses they're cohesive.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome. And I didn't realize you were the one that built the ornament. That's like
Okay.
kind of an epic thing.
Well, the Chinese built the ornament.
but you design it,
So,
order it.
so Willie Bousquet,
Okay.
phenomenal,
Yeah.
phenomenal. And I've worked with him, learned a lot from him. I'm always like, hey, look at this big, great idea. And he's all like, logistics, Jen, how many trash cans do I need? But like, it gave me the opportunity. I credit him a lot for being able to go, hold on, before we go diving into this full steam, how do I break it down? And the ornament kind of came across in a 3-phase project. Victoria Station, Dave and Christine Anderson, who also brought the idea of Fire and Ice to the Putnam Business Association initially, they said, I want to do some snowflake strings across the street.
Okay.
And at the time, Willie had a bunch of cutouts of Christmas stuff in Rotary Park, and they needed a new look.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you all remember the ceramic Santa
That
across
was
the falls.
awesome. That thing was
Okay.
awesome.
Right.
So we
Where is
developed.
that?
Well, a couple of the deer are probably somewhere downriver. But there was a story about someone stealing it once too.
More than once, I'm sure.
Adam.
I do love it. I would hang that thing in my shop right now.
So it was a 3-phase project. I wanted something, and I told Willie, we had a little committee meeting about it, and instead of doing a bunch of new cardboard cutouts, I mean, it's not different than other towns, and it's not unique. And I was talking to my friend Steve, and he's like, and I was explaining to him about this project, and he goes, well, have you ever seen those big ornaments? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he sends it to me. I'm like, this is the thing I've been looking for. This is the exact thing. So I go to the committee meeting, and I say, Willie, it's giant. He's, no way. And I'm like, but you don't understand. Like, and I do my whole spiel, and he's like, we're not doing it. Not doing it. I'm like, okay. Then I leave, and then I get a phone call from him, and he's like, I get what you're saying. Let's do it. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. So believe in people. Like, you never know what somebody says to you, how it changes the belief of somebody. Comedy show is a great example too. Ron Kadir, I'd share my story. I had the idea of a comedy show similar to this, and he said every time he saw me, he'd mention, "Hey, how's that going?" "Oh, I haven't done anything with it yet." And then Taylor was at Chase Graphics, and she said, "I really don't want to do a celebrity bar. I want to do something else." And I said, "This feels right and fits. Let's do this together." So with the ornament, he said yes. We did events to raise funds for it, and that's kind of how it all came together.
Wow.
And
That's so cool.
and he's called me quite frequently after the fact saying, "This was such a good idea. Thank you." And he's called me quite after the fact saying, "I can't believe I did this." So it's a catch-22. But I will say the coolest thing about coming around to when they put the ornament out is how many people use it in their social media and take pictures, engaging with it still to this day. And it's a unique aspect to it. And I pride myself in every time I see it, even when I start Fire and Ice, I take the ornament picture and I say, it's just me and you, big ornament today. Let's see if we can get 20,000 of our closest friends,
Yeah.
So everything ties together. And then the Santa over the falls with being ceramic, I had found a light up one, and I knew at the end of the night when it lights up, that's where the real awe would come. And at first we got some kickback going, what are these things? But the second that night came and the lights turned on, it made sense. So
Nice.
yeah.
Now, you mentioned murals, and did I see it on social media? were you part of the one that's on the Brunette and Company building?
Yeah, and you talk about how Jennerate started. You know, I had the name, I had the concept. My brother was a big part of me wanting to move forward, and then I needed a project to start with. And I thank Amy Brunette from Brunette and Company all the time because she was the one, again, pushing me to believe in myself and get to those dreams. She would see me, she'd talk about the mural, and she'd say, I don't want anybody else to do it but you. And I didn't have the LLC formed. And I didn't want to do it without forming the LLC. And then every time she saw me, she said, no, I don't want anybody else to do it but you. I know you can do it. I know we can work collectively together, and I really want to work with you. And I'm like, this is so amazing that you feel this way. Now I'm forming an LLC because now I want to do it, you know?
Right.
And then we worked with artists. We went to the library and pulled all the history together. And the artists were so talented. They put together the visual. We drew up a whole campaign around it, a moment in time. You can be part of this historic piece. Sponsors came together again to build the foundation. And I mean, Killingly is doing so well. And I have done their electric boxes out there. The one that's behind the town hall, it's you can blow what
I can't help you with this one.
are the things you blow and make a wish?
But Daniel?
Dandelion?
Yes,
Oh,
those.
okay.
So it's an interactive mural that you can
okay,
do that too
yeah.
as well. Yeah, I love the area. I love the community. I love being around the energy that thrives and not the why is this way or what is happening. More
Right,
of the how do we get this done, right?
Yeah.
I had this crazy idea. I like the how do we get there? I don't care how crazy the idea is. Let's break it down and get there together. You know, so that's the fun part.
No, I love it. That's awesome. The whole concept, your whole story. I can't thank you enough for coming on and sharing this.
Yeah, no problem.
I know this was you stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, so if I have to own it, Matt, and you made me own it today, and I appreciate it because the reality is you feel better after you did it, and you never regret a workout you might do. You never regret doing something you said that you wouldn't, and then realizing, hey, it's not that bad. You kind of only regret the things that you might not do. So try something new.
Right.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Sometimes I regret calling Adam.
What he meant to say was, hey, Adam, thank you for coming here on a Wednesday morning, doing this for me again in the Chubby Dog Studios. It's really nice of me. I agree, Matt.
In the Chubby Dog Studios.
Yeah. I'll take my title sponsorship now, if you don't mind.
Do you want me to make you a trophy?
Could you? Actually, I'd rather a banner so we can put it up here somewhere. The Chubby Dog Studios presents, and then like CWP can be small. You don't gotta worry about that. My logo, though, make that one big.
Well, so you got, let's just go over the dates again, because you got...
Pause and Applause, August 28th.
Yeah.
And then we have Zombie Fashion Show. That's in October, and there's a little bit of maybe a change of date, so I'm not going to be able to release that yet.
Okay.
And then as far as events, now is in January. I have 2 dates in question that I'm getting ready to pick. And speaking of, because you won last year, that automatically puts you into have to come back this year. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I'm ready, but
Do you want Adam to
do it.
partner
Yeah,
with
so
you
I
on
can answer that for you if you want me to.
No, I was thinking maybe a 2 on stage, maybe. You know?
Jen, we both know I'm going to be way too dirty. It's not going to go well. I can't do it.
I know.
cannot.
I've held you at bay, you know?
I don't swear on this for him because he said I can't, but
I'm shocked.
I'm not going to be able to do it on that show.
No.
It's just never going to
That's
happen.
why I'm not talking.
Yeah. That's way too much pressure to be like, hey, Adam, go on stage and tell jokes, but don't be dirty.
Adam, you know, he
You-
never told me not to swear on here.
Oh,
I didn't know you couldn't.
oh yeah, he's told me like 5 or 6 times
Yeah, well,
every episode.
you see the difference in the personalities, though, right? Where you would need a warning.
No, Jen swears, kind of.
But I don't...
When I'm around, she does. To me.
At him.
Because there were dirty and rated R, whatever, performers on that comedy show.
Okay, well, I'm going to be a little more than that.
I don't know. There was
They were
There was some-
PG-13.
Yeah, Matt, I would love nothing more than to challenge that theory that you have, but I don't want to make Jen mad.
Listen,
I think you have to watch Eric Gould's one again.
The important thing is balance, okay, people? I can't see everything that I do until it comes, so I don't like being shocked. So I'm a little nervous.
You wouldn't be, Jen. In fact,
I'd
if I went up
expect
there clean, you'd be like, who the hell is that?
I'd be shocked.
Yeah. So sure, I can be your balance if you want. We can go from the clean comics to someone.
No. I think I like you for claws and applause. I think we'll start there and
You know what,
see.
Jen? I accept your invite. I'll see you on that. I'm gonna start. I want to write a type 5, and we're gonna see what it is.
We're gonna find a new nonprofit on that.
Yeah, I would.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, it goes really well. I'm excited to bring these events, and thank you for inviting me and making me come on here, do what I make everybody else do all the time. You know, I appreciate everybody that sponsors and believes in me. Matt Tizzoni is another one that no matter what idea I have, I'll go and tell it to him as just as, hey, should I get more insurance for something, especially like that mural?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, well, not only that, let me sponsor it at this level. And I'm like, why are you? Okay. Like, all right. So it builds that confidence you need. And I love seeing all the new business owners and the people taking over the existing business already and trying their hand out. And you see their post about, well, I didn't really know what I was doing. Or here I am thriving. Sometimes it's not about being the most perfect. Podcast, for instance, live versus edited.
This is a perfect example for imperfection.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Yeah.
This is my go-to reference. Whenever someone's like, "What's not perfect?" I go, "I got an idea."
Right.
Every time.
I think we forget to just go with how you feel instead of, oh, everything has to be perfect all the time.
Yeah.
Small details matter, but not in the long run on some things. Some things you only notice, you know?
Yeah.
Bigger picture is better and connections are good.
But also having a few flaws out there, brings more authenticity, I think.
Yeah.
You know.
A few, Adam. He said a
This
few.
is the most authentic podcast ever. Then.
You're welcome. Awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'd love to get Matt on here. He's great. Matt Tizzoni.
Yeah. Oh, he's phenomenal. Yeah. There's so many people around that are invaluable to the area.
Yeah.
And really know what true leadership is, and it's admirable to be able to pick up a phone and call the people in this town and surrounding towns and say, hey, I'm thinking of an idea, and they take the time on top of their amazing busy schedules out of their day to focus on you a little bit, and I couldn't be more appreciative of that.
Yeah, love it. Well, thanks. And when I say do something local, I'm usually referring to your events. I tell people that.
Well, feel free to tell them every event all the time on every podcast.
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah.
Awesome. And do you want to shout out your upcoming event?
Well, you know, Matt, that would be delightful. Thank you.
I would love to hear it.
What a guy. What a guy.
What a real gentleman. Hey, Adam, thanks for coming in here last minute and doing all this for me. You want to just plug your stupid business? That'd be, if you want to. I guess you're welcome to now. We do still have a couple of tickets left for our Paint and Sip Night happening this Friday. The ticket link is in our bio on our social media. But basically, we have a Bob Ross certified instructor coming in who's going to teach you how to do a Harry Potter landscape Bob Ross style. It'll be a lot of fun.
What?
That's this Friday at 7. Tickets are $75, but it includes everything for the event. You keep your painting when you're done. It includes a cocktail. This is at the Danielson location of Chubby Dog. Tomorrow night, Thursday, it is trivia, hosted by yours truly, getting ready to host your event. So that starts also at 7. That's free. Just come hang out, enjoy, have a couple drinks, and do some trivia, win some goofy prizes of like the garbage I find in my basement. I just give that away as prizes.
Nice.
Yeah, it really does help clean out, the basement area. And then we got some more auditions for Small Town Music Fest, which is happening October 3rd, right there in Dieburg, behind my building. But we have auditions happening at my Danielson Chubby Dog August 14th. It's another free show. We're going to have probably 4 to 5 bands on that bill, putting on like little 20-minute sets just to audition for the big one coming up in October. So come out for that. Our next drag show is on the 21st of August, also free. Come out and support that. All this is in our Danielson location. That's where all the events really happen. Karaoke is every single Saturday in Danielson. Nerd Night is every single Thursday in Putnam. Go out to all of our events. Everything's on our socials at Chubby Dog Coffee. You can't miss it. So that's enough for me. You're
Get
welcome.
their vanilla bourbon. That's my favorite.
That is Jen's favorite, the vanilla bourbon.
I like the cold brew with like a Bailey's infused cold whip. Cool.
Come on, don't help him. Let him get there.
Yeah,
He's an
that's-
adult. Cold foam.
Cold foam. Cold whip.
God,
Whip it to make it cold foam. Yeah, I'm awesome.
that was insane.
He got there.
And on that note, thanks for watching the Community Workbench family is promoting their Be the One campaign. It was started by the American Legion in efforts to stop veteran suicide. If you know a veteran, call them. Be the one to check in on them. For more details, visit betheone.org. Also, please extend this to all first responders as well. The Quiet Corner Peer Support Group is a great resource to help when dealing with PTSD. Join us July 20th when we talk to Pintail, the restaurant. They're the new restaurant that is on 101 where the
Used to be
airline
Pete's Drive-In.
used to be the airline.
Pete's
Grill.
Drive-In.
that
most
too.
Pete's Drive-In,
probably-
Airline Grill.
Many other things.
Yeah, we have Nathan Gould, owner, operator, and chef, coming on. If you've had his pop-ups, he had a pop-up one at Bare Hands last summer, and it was amazing ribs. And he's got great food.
Yeah, my wife's been at the restaurant Pintail. Loved
Already,
it. Said
yeah.
it's phenomenal.
Yeah, so he's going to come on and tell us his story. Other than that, as always, buy local, hire local, dine local, donate local, go to a local event, and have great days.